Good morning, everybody. I'm just back from boot camp, but what I want to do is just to tell you about the whys, why we're doing this, and sort of talking about toxins. One of the main reasons why people gain body fat is because of toxins, and it's the toxins that we ingest. So all that processed food has toxins in it. And it's got all those additives, all the chemicals, all the things that you can't actually pronounce are all in toxins or impurities that get into our blood. Alcohol is toxins, smoking is toxins, and then all the things that we actually put onto our skins, deodorants, hairsprays, dyes. These are all get into our bloodstream, and our liver has to work really overtime to try and get all these impurities out of our bloodstream, and actually goes into overload and can't do it. So what the liver does is says, oh, well, I'll store it as fat in our fat cells and then I'll deal with it later. And where it really stores it in the fat is around our stomach area and our love handles area. And that's why people gain so much weight around here, is because it's the liver working very overtime, trying to get rid of the toxins, is storing it as fat. So what's the difference between a traditional diet and a 14-day detox? Okay, so a 14-day detox, we are not eating any food that has toxins in it. So we're giving our liver a really sort of like a holiday, and it's able to get sorted out all those toxins that are in our bodies and get rid of them in our urine, in our sweat. So that's quite a lot reason why a lot of us were sweating, and in our breath. Some people have a lot of bad breath, and that's just all the toxins coming out. And actually that's the reason why we feel a wee bit unwell, because we're actually going cold turkey. We're getting rid of all these toxins. And the ideal time to go detox is from 14 days to 28 days. So we're sort of on the cusp of it. But we're doing 100% detox, and that's why it's so brutally hard to do, and that's why there's no cheat meals or anything like that, because we're just getting rid of all the toxins and we're becoming a very healthy person. And for me, as I get older and older, I realize that the most important thing in my life is my health. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So traditional diets, what they do, they would come along a little bit, but then they would have a cheat meal, so that means that they put the toxins back in again, or they might have a glass of wine, so the toxins are all back in, or a little reward treat of a chocolate bar that's got a lot of aspartame in it. That's the toxins back in, and so you're sort of losing weight, but you're not losing all those impurities in your body. So what happens? The liver says, all these, I can't deal with all these impurities. There's far too many, especially when you're in a small person, and it goes into emergency modes and starts creating fat, especially around here. And that's why so many people with traditional diets lose the weight but immediately put it back on. And I just want to show you this. If you remember, I'll put this back up on our website, but if you have a look at this, here's us. This is both of us starting the traditional diet and the detox. There's all the impurities, and this is the traditional one. We get to here, we have lost all that weight, but we haven't lost any of the impurities, because we're not 100% compliant. We're having those wee cheat meals, we're having those wee chocolate bars, we're having all the diet food. Diet food is full of toxins, all impurities and additives, so don't go near any diet food. This, and then there's a rebound. You put the weight very quickly all back on once you've stopped the diet. But we are continuing on here because we are losing our impurities as well as losing fat. And that's the reason why we can quickly lose fat. Because in the olden days, they would have said to us, oh, you only can lose 2 pounds of fat a week. Absolute rubbish. In your detox, as we've seen, you can lose a lot more weight than that, because your liver is able to get rid of the fat because it's getting rid of the impurities. So that's, hope that helps, and I'm going to be talking now later on about the foods that we take out as well. So see you later.